Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of the Infinity Gaming Podcast. You are now tuned in to the number one gaming news on the internet, on the interwebs. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while since I could bring you gaming news. But I am back. I am here with some new equipment. We are in the midst of the most craziest, busiest gaming time of the year. Usually, it's a big E3 this time of year, but it's not going to be a big E3. Everybody really bolted out of it. Everybody's doing their own thing, but we do have the Microsoft Showcase coming up, which I will be covering. We just had the Sony Showcase, which I will be covering on this episode. And we have lots to talk about. This is a jam-packed episode. We have big gaming releases that recently just came out that are coming out. Actually, as of recording this podcast, Street Fighter 6 is coming out. Diablo 4 is in early access. It's coming out this Monday. Murray NJ08 has everything pre-ordered all the way to the end of the year. Hundreds and hundreds of games over on Steam, over on Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, MetaQuest, PSVR. I got you covered. Evercade. Been holding down the retro scene. Speaking of what's to be expected on the channel, I don't want to turn this into a gratuitous plug, but lots coming on the channel. Shout out to you guys. First and foremost, shout out to all my sponsors out there. You know who you are. HelloFresh, DoorDash, MetaQuest, Disney Movie Club, Magic Spoon. I'm in the talks with 3 more new ones about to be announced any day once they go through, helping the channel out. Big shout out to all you guys. Best Buy, GameStop, and Apple. Now, and Dell.com. Now, Diablo 4 and Street Fighter 6 is going to be covered exclusively here on the channel, along with some new streams, including Apex Legends. We're going to be continuing Fortnite, PUBG. I'm going to be bringing back The Division 2. I'm going to be bringing back Killer Instinct. We are going to be covering some more Minecraft on here. My Minecraft series is returning. We're going to be continuing Resident Evil 4. We're going to be continuing Hogwarts Legacy, all those ongoing playthroughs. And we are going to be continuing Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Even though I'm getting my ass kicked, maybe I'll get some pointers from my girl Jen out there. Jenna, you got to hook a brother up. You know, you've been slaying those enemies. And Star Wars Jedi Survivor is going to be debuting on the channel. So lots covering new games as far as new releases. Lots coming to the channel. Let's get right into the topics at hand. Some of them voted by you. Some of them requested by you. And some of them from me. Right? So we talked about Diablo 4 and Street Fighter 6 that are landing upon us now. You might be already playing both. Whether it's early access or you just received your copy in the mail, or you went to a midnight release or something. Do they still do that? I remember I was big into that. I was big into the midnight releases, man. I used to go the night before and stand out there in the cold at midnight, get my ticket. Man, those days are gone. They just don't do it anymore. If they do, it's random. It's got to be a really big release. Like they might have did it at a few places for Zelda, or like a big hardware release, like a system. But now with digital and all, it's like you could just get it like this. You could just unlock the game instantly. Back in the day, you know, that's what you did. You did midnight releases. You hung out, you camped out, you talked with your friends, you brought a sleeping bag, you brought your Game Gear, you brought your Vita. And, you know, you had a good time. So with that, the reviews are coming in already for, they've been out, actually, for Diablo 4 and Street Fighter 6, and they're getting fantastic reviews across the board. Shout out to Capcom Blizzard. Big ups. That's awesome. Can't wait to be diving into them games. I'm just going to be doing marathon streams of them. So stay tuned. HD gameplay will be recorded for the channel. And yeah, I'm pumped. I cannot wait for that. What's up with the Intellivision Amico? We haven't covered Amico on here in a long time. You know, I know a lot of people don't follow that. Some of my people do. Yo, what up, Albert Menendez? Darius Trucks and Army for Life. Wow, I've been hearing word on the street that what's his name? Phil Adams. He's selling the IPs. He's selling whatever's left over to scrap up whatever money's left. He's selling the IPs like Shark and whatever else they got to some other, you know, gaming companies on other platforms, PC, whatever, consoles. I think that's a bunch of BS because I don't think anything's done. I don't think anything's even started. I don't know. I don't think anything's, you know, they were talking to that developer from Dolphin Quest, and he says, you know, I want my game out, but, you know, we're concentrating on, like, Switch and, you know, PS4 or PS5 or whatever. You know, he wasn't even talking about the Amico. Why work on something that's never going to even exist? You know? I want my Amico. Remember that stupid dumb song? So, who knows what's going on with that? Waste of time, waste of news. The MetaQuest 3 was announced, coming in at $499. I do have a little bit of a write-up here. I was going to have a special show just on that because they did do the MetaQuest press conference, a showcase that I did watch. I absolutely love it. You know, they're an affiliate here, a sponsor. You buy the MetaQuest 2 with my affiliate link, you get $30 instantly to spend in the store. The MetaQuest 3 is coming out this fall. It's faster and sleeker than the Quest 2 and predictably more expensive. Well, not really. The Quest will cost $499 and come with 128 gigabytes of storage and has a fall 2023 release window. The company says it will go into more detail on the headset during the MetaQuest Connect, which is on September 27th. Meta didn't provide hard specs for the Quest 3, but promises higher resolution, stronger performance, breakthrough meta reality technology, and a slimmer, more comfortable form factor for the next-gen headset. MetaQuest says it also completely is redesigned the MetaQuest 3's Touch Plus controller with a more streamlined and ergonomic form factor. The Quest 3 is a successor to the Quest 2 that launched in 2020. Listen, I gotta tell you, out of all the VR headsets, I love my PSVR 2, but I love the Quest 2 as far as no wires. It's comfortable, it's light. Here's the thing, and you don't have to have the whole Facebook connection anymore. Here's the whole thing. I'm happy for VR in general. You got Apple working on theirs. This is great news for VR. This is good news for pushing the envelope forward, for looking more for titles in the future for the PSVR 2. We just saw the Sony showcase, which I'm going to get to. So that's good. That means that they care about VR. The industry, I mean, not just MetaQuest, not just Sony, Apple. It's a thing. They care about it. And I think it's a wonderful technology. And I think we're still only touching the surface on it, right? Let me ask you a question. Are you into VR? Do you have a VR headset? Are you looking now to get into VR? At least now you have some choices. And even if you get last generation VR, you'll get it a little cheaper. I'm wondering if they're going to have a trade-in program for the Quest 2. That's interesting. Or if not, you just sell it, right? So there you go. I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. Very cool. Very, very cool. Right? All right, let's talk about Naughty Dog. So Naughty Dog teased a little bit of an update. They talked about a new IP that they're working on, but also that they are slowing down on focusing on the multiplayer, probably because of the new IP, but also they're pushing back when originally multiplayer or factions was going to be coming out. The Last of Us multiplayer project needs more time, says Naughty Dog. New single-player experience also en route. Naughty Dog has released a statement concerning the state of play on its untitled multiplayer project set within the miserable world of The Last of Us, originally announced at the start of the year as part of the series' 10th anniversary celebration. The studio has remained quiet on the release, offering up little news on its concept, gameplay style, or even a launch window. We know many of you have been looking forward to hearing more about our Last of Us multiplayer game. We're incredibly proud of the job our studio has done thus far, but as development has continued, we've realized what is best for the game is, and to give it more time. And they put out a tweet, and I retweeted it multiple times, and everybody's read it. So yeah, I mean, it was supposed to be, factions, whatever. Who knows? Who knows now? Now they're focusing on this new IP and single player, which is good. And who knows what else? I would imagine we're going to hear more about The Last of Us 3, possibly. The Last of Us 2 PS5. That's coming. But yeah, I was really interested in playing some Last of Us Online. But you know what I think it is? Man, everybody's getting freaking scared from this Redfall deal. They're like, we don't want another Redfall. Hey, listen. Nothing wrong with that. I had a discussion not too long ago on my Twitter with some people, and we were talking shop, me and some other YouTubers. That's what we do, the content creator movement. And we're like, yeah, people are complaining when a game is delayed, and then people are complaining about a game like Redfall when it releases. Well, which one is it? Do you want a game to take its time to come out and come out right? Or, do you want a game to come out rushed? Right? I mean, it's one or the other, I understand there's scenarios where a game takes its time and becomes a game that goes in development hell and does come out finally and is a disaster. But you have more of a chance of a game coming out correct by being in the oven cooking longer than you do releasing it half-assed, which might as well piggyback off of that. Let's talk about Redfall. The devs didn't want it to come out. They wanted it canceled and possibly start it from scratch. But Microsoft was like, no, you bitches. I want it to come out now, which is probably why Phil Spencer was, the way he was on that Kind of Funny, interview. Redfall's development was reportedly so troubled that the devs hoped that Microsoft would cancel it. Arcane Studios' development of Redfall was reportedly so troubled that its developers hoped Microsoft would cancel the game after acquiring the company in 2020. Having spoken to several anonymous sources familiar with Redfall's development after it launched last month to poor reviews and significant technical issues, their sources claimed that Redfall's struggle with a misguided vision, staffing issues, and more. The switch to a multiplayer focus, which was reportedly pushed for by a parent company, ZeniMax, appeared to be a major cause for Redfall's issues. Developers who worked on the single-player Prey, which is a format Arcane is known for thanks to its hits like Dishonored, We're now working on a multiplayer game, and apparently that just threw them off, like apples and oranges. And then they were like, now let's just scrap this whole thing. And Microsoft is like, no. Put that bitch out. It is what it is. I'm more concerned about now that, the damage is done, it's out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see the patches. I got a whole community on my Twitter that loves it, that are playing with it and having a great time. Same with people I know about Fallout 76. Hey, I'm not saying it's the same situation, but look at Sean Murray. Not me. Not the handsome, intelligent Sean Murray. The one that worked at Hello Games. The one that worked and fixed No Man's Sky. That's Sean Murray. You got success stories. Right? So, Cyberpunk. Look at that. Look at CD Projekt. They're success stories. So let's wait and see. Let's see what happens. But, it goes to show you what goes on behind the scenes. Forza Motorsport release date has not been confirmed yet, but there's strong rumors that it's coming out in the fall. Would make sense, right? Would make sense. As this publication says here. This seems plausible because given the fact that Motorsports and Horizons have come out during the month of October. So hopefully we'll find out more during the Microsoft Showcase, an exact release date for Forza. I am totally looking forward to Forza. I'm hoping that more is talked about that and Starfield. Of course, Starfield's getting its own showcase, so I can't wait to hear all about that. Overwatch 2 cancels its promised PVE mode. Will be worked somehow into a live service. So, yeah. In a new Overwatch 2 development live stream, Blizzard announced that its originally planned PVE campaign has been canceled. Will be reworked into some kind of live service game. Whoa. I learned and found out that many, many people, including myself, long-term Overwatch fans, are upset. They're upset. They're upset. They're mad. And, they were promised this in the original roadmap. I know Jeff Kaplan would be upset too. I know he wouldn't let this happen. Oh, I don't know. Probably out of his control, even if he was still around. But let's see what happens with this live service game. I mean, isn't it already? I mean, I don't think, Overwatch PvE. The only time I really do that is with the arcade modes, right? Or like the holiday events. You know what I mean? But I guess we're going to have a story with like cutscenes and all that. You know how Blizzard is with that. I want to talk to my girl Sarah and see what she thinks about this whole ordeal. Because she's an avid Overwatch 2 player. I'm going to get her on the show. Or her German accent. We're going to get down to the wire here. We're going to talk Overwatch. This needs to be discussed. Speaking of Blizzard. Microsoft Activision Blizzard acquisition is approved by the EU regulators. And more to come. So it looks like that deal's pretty much in the books. It looks like it's pretty much, I know it's been up and down. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. It looks like from what I'm reading, it's, it's going down, son. So that's going to be in the books, as they say. You know what I mean by that? Now they got their showcase coming up. So Microsoft, they got a lot of pressure now with the whole Redfield thing. Redfall, they, Forza and Starfield's got to kick it out of the park. We know Forza is pretty much in the books. The question is how's Starfield going to come up? What's going to happen with Starfield? Well, the only way to know that is to wait and see. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's worth the wait and the hype. Mortal Kombat is revealed as Mortal Kombat 1. Details were shown. Gameplay was shown. not actual gameplay, but a trailer. Gameplay to be shown at Summer Games Fest, that Jeff Keighley thing. So they got the pre-order all set up, some kind of Jean-Claude Van Damme skin for Johnny Cage. You get Shang Tsung if you pre-order. So yeah, it's not Mortal Kombat 12, it's Mortal Kombat 1. I cannot wait. I am super hyped. And it is coming out this year, so guys, just think. I mean, we don't know for sure about Tekken 8, what's going on with that. I know Brian Fury was just announced, my boy Brian. He's one of my mains. Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. What a year for fighting game fans. What a year. Shout out. Shout out to Darkside Phil, Justin Wong, and all the homies out there. Maximilian. All right? Gutex. This is a great year for the fighting game community. And, gonna be awesome. Can't wait to see more about Mortal Kombat 1 at Jeff Keighley's goofy Summer Games Fest. All right? What I've been playing is one of the questions by one of the loyal subs, Matt. What I've been playing: Apex Legends, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Hogwarts Legacy, the Street Fighter 6 demo, Wolong Fallen Dynasty, and a lot of indies over on Steam. All right, and I want to lastly end the showcase with Sony's big showcase from May 24th, the great almighty Murray's birthday. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Ooh. Now, I already did a big show on this. Go check it out. I believe it was it Gaming Chit Chat or Murray Chat? Murray Chat. I did a whole showcase highlights of the Sony showcase. So I'll just run down quickly some quick highlights from that highlights show. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think so. Let's see. All right, they had the Jim Ryan intro. Helldivers 2 was shown. Immortals of Avium. Ghost Runners 2 was shown. Phantom Blade 0. I loved it. Sword of the Sea was shown. Neva was shown. Very sad, but looked good. Foam Stars. Oh my God, Foam Stars. Dude, okay, so I gotta talk about this one. I talked about it in depth in my video. Go watch it. Murray Chat, #1 show. A gratuitous plug. Almighty Murray. Man, Foam Stars. Whoa, people are hating this game. And it ain't even nowhere near out. I think it's coming out next year. It's Sony's answer to Splatoon. Oh, they're going to have their own Splat Fest. It's going to be called Shit Fest. All right, let the game come out yet. Yeah, we know they had their fails, okay? What, Nintendo didn't shut down services? Who talks about Ninjala? Let the game come out, bro. Let the game come out. See what I'm saying? And then there's this guy, I don't want to say his name. He's got a dumb show, Nerd Nest, whatever. Bill. He's an idiot. Oh, this is what he says. Oh, tries to get on every topic to talk like he knows what he's talking about. Oh, I always wanted a Splatoon-like game to come out, on the PlayStation, and now we have one, but this one's not good. It sucks. So, yeah, don't get that one. Dude, the game ain't even fucking out yet. It's not even out till a year. Play the thing first, then criticize it. Okay, so it possibly might not last. It's going to be hyped for a week and then die down. Well, let it happen. Maybe it won't. You don't know. What are you, Nostradamus? More like Nostradamus' ass hair. Seriously. I can't speak of a game and then it happens and they're like, oh, see, we told you. Well, okay. But you didn't know for sure. I hate these people that predict the world. I hate these people that predict shit that didn't happen yet. You know? Here's another, well, I guess we'll get to that. We're going to get to something else too. But yeah, Foam Stars. Teardown coming this year. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater was shown for the PS5. Hype. And then like a more a Metal Gear compilation collection, Untouched Collection, Part 1 is coming out. Final Fantasy 16 trailer shown. Alan Wake 2 pre-order, looks sick. Assassin's Creed Mirage in October looks incredible, by the way. Like a throwback to the first game. New Grand Blue Fantasy coming this winter. Street Fighter 6 shown. Revenant Hill. Shout out to Rebecca Stowe. Ultros coming out in 2023. Dragon's Dogma 2. Resident Evil 4 was shown on the PSVR 2 in development. Looks sick. The PSVR 2 segment. Crossfire Sierra Squad looks sick. Synapse looks sick. Beat Saber, Queen Pack. Bungie is coming out with a new IP called Marathon. I'm very, very interested in this new IP. Concord is coming out in 2024. A Gran Turismo movie trailer was shown. Then outro by Jim Ryan. Project Q announced a wirelessly streaming device and earbuds were also shown. So we knew about this. It's basically the portable hardware coming out for Sony. It's basically a DualSense with a LCD screen in the middle. And it has no guts. It can't be used by itself. And it is basically a monitor, a mirroring monitor for streaming your existing PlayStation 5 games over Wi-Fi. They said, Sean, what do you think this should be priced at? I'm thinking $149 to $169. Again, it's not a Vita 2. It's not a Switch. It's not a Steam Deck. It's a streaming device. I think it's great. You know, your PlayStation 5's in the living room. You're going to jump into your bedroom. You want to play some God of War. You want to play some Last of Us, whatever. Maybe you don't want to buy it or install it on your Steam Deck. Perfect. Yeah. I'll be getting one as long as the price is right. And, of course, I will be reviewing it, obviously, on the channel. So look forward to that. And, of course, they ended the show with Spider-Man 2 coming out fall 2023. This started another thing, you know? You know how the gaming community is. They have a crack in their ass. Oh, the graphics don't look that good. It doesn't look, even though the game is not done and graphics are usually the last thing that they perform. You know what I mean? We're only in June, May when it was shown. Oh, the graphics don't look, oh, it looks terrible. Spider-Man 1 looked better. Miles Morales looked better. Oh my God, the reflections. Oh my God, the reflections on the trash can. Oh my God, the pixels on the stop sign. Go screw yourself. Are you freaking nuts? This is the gaming community. That it's so embarrassing. It's like being around a bunch of kindergartners with their brains taken out. It's sad. It really is sad. It's like they take the life out of you. And like I get done with the showcase and I'm like, whoa. And then sure enough, I get on Twitter and there's like 1,000 messages. This sucks. Boycott Spider-Man. There hasn't been one thing that anybody's happy with. And you got to admit, how many, aside from nothing to do with Spider-Man, or the graphics or anything, but how many times have you played something that whiny bitches complain about and you absolutely love it and have no problem with it? It happens every day. They cannot not complain. They have to have something to complain about. This is what they do, bruh. This is the gaming community, unfortunately. It's very young children, let's be honest. And then you have man babies that block you for having an opinion. Jason Schreier is an example of a man baby. He wakes up in the morning, he gets his lollipop, he asks mommy and daddy for cereal. If they don't have his Lucky Charms, he gets pissed. He has to eat his Raisin Bran, and Jason Schreier throws the bowl at his parents. This is the level of mentality we're dealing with, guys. This is not good. Not good. We got Mr. Nibbles jumping around outside in the field. Ladies and gentlemen, the Infinity Gaming Podcast. I gotta go and play some Street Fighter. I'm hooking up with my friend, Mark Millard. Yeah, I'm looking at you right there, Mark Millard. Millard! Guys, I'm going to catch you later. This was a fun episode to record. I know there was a lot. I jam-packed it in. We got a lot going on. I got to record unboxings, recent music pickups, HD gameplay. We're going to go live on stream. I got a big, big, big giveaway coming. We got winter results coming. We got a week and month. The month of June is going to be known as Awesome June. On the Murray NJ08 channel and Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MurrayNJ08. Also, catch me on Twitter at Sean Murray NJ. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun, awesome. Okay? It's going to be the triple decker of fun. You got it? You heard? Whether you watch me on YouTube, whether you're listening to me rant about somebody's tie over on Twitter, or you're watching me stream over on Twitch, I got you. Oh, did I mention I've been playing a lot of Fall Guys? I've been doing good in that game. I got a variety. We are a variety channel. We're not a one-trick pony. We're a variety channel. We cover everything. We try to meet people's needs. Oh, gratuitous plug. I got my radio station back. I know I've been saying it, but I got it back. It's all set up. I got playlists going. I got requests going. We got a sick playlist ready to go. The Murray Headbangers Hangout, which covers metal, hard rock, classic rock. Woo! We're going to be rocking this weekend. I hope you tune in for the live session. Guys, I'm out. I'll have AMP radio links when my station goes live. You can catch me on Spotify. I got a new Spotify show in the works. It's going to be gaming. I got a photography show I'm working on with somebody special. Let me tell you. We're going to have a decompression session just on all the awesomeness that's going on over at Murray and J. Wait. We are the most busiest we've been. Also, I got to check the date. This is my 15-year anniversary on YouTube. We're going to have a special. It's going to be sick. I think you should join. I think, you know what? I think you should join us. Murray and J. Wait out. Love you guys. Peace. Until the next. Making love in a photograph. Memories for ourselves. Love that song.